Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about ginger juice. Hopefully you're getting the message that we're trying to get across to everybody, that we're seeking to point people back to the creator, back to the person that actually made our bodies. And he not only made our bodies, but God has given us things to sustain our bodies. From the head of our toes, from the head to all the way down to the toes on our feet. God has given us everything. And when I say everything, I don't just mean in part, partially, I mean everything. God has given us every single thing that we need. Not only if we are healthy, but also if we are sick, if we have damaged our bodies, if we've done things that we shouldn't have done. God has even given remedies for those things. So in nature, God has provided many things that we can use, like this whole video is about, is ginger juice. Now I'm just going to read some of the benefits of ginger juice. A fresh ginger root contains magnesium, potassium, vitamins that provide your hair follicles with nourishment. It controls dandruff, it tackles dryness and improves blood flow. When a woman is pregnant, she increases 50% of the blood that she produces in her body. Or some women receive hair growth. They're like, oh my days, my hair's growing. What did I do? I'm not even doing nothing, but it's growing. And that's because, I believe it's because of the increased amount of blood that a woman's body begins to produce if she is pregnant and has a child inside of her. And so that extra increase of blood, which is what is the basis of hair growth. So when we're having an increase of blood going all over our body, especially to obviously the scalp, this helps growth. Now we know, those of you who study the Bible, that the life of the flesh is in the blood. So life, the production of life comes through blood. And so when we do things in regards to our hair that increases that blood flow, we should see the results of more hair, thicker hair, healthier hair. So one of the things that ginger does is improves blood flow. And just many other things that you can look up and see the benefits of ginger. Now, the last point that I want to mention before I show you how to make it is how I have been using it. Now, when I first made it, you'll see in the clip that I diluted it. I made the fresh ginger juice in the juicer and I diluted it with water because I just wanted to see how my scalp would react to it. And I would suggest that you do the same thing, because whenever we introduce something new into our bodies, whether it be on our skin, on our hair, or internally, we should do it in portions just to see how the body reacts, because our body may not take to it. So this may not be for everybody, but make sure, I would say, dilute it first. And then once I made the ginger juice and diluted it, I then washed my hair with our cleansing clay shampoo, and then I put the ginger juice on my hair, left it for a little bit, and then I rinsed it out. Now, other ways I've done it is that I've done it overnight. But now, since I've been using it for about 5-6 weeks, I just do straight ginger juice. That's the only thing I use. And I've been finding that works fine. My scalp hasn't reacted bad to it or anything. And yeah, so those are some of the ways that I have been using it. You can also add a carrier oil, jojoba oil. I can never say that oil, but you know what I'm talking about. That oil. I would say a lighter oil, maybe avocado, olive oil that you like, that your hair takes to. You can also add maybe a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of that oil, mix it in, and then add it to your scalp. It's up to you, but I just do the straight ginger juice because it is water based, but all the nourishment is going to my scalp by faith. And now I'm going to show you exactly how you make the ginger juice. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next one. Take care. Bye.
So the first thing that you're going to need is obviously ginger. Now, when choosing your ginger, make sure that you get big, thick pieces that have good meat to it, because this will be easier in peeling and in getting as much juice out as possible. So simply tear off the piece that you're going to use to juice and then just peel away. Now, you can use a peeler, but I don't like using that tool because I always get cut. So I'm just using a knife, and I'm peeling away to take off all the skin of the ginger piece. So once you've peeled the ginger, you're going to need a jar to store the juice in. I'm just using a small glass jar to store the juice in. And once you've got all of that, you're going to need a juicer. Now, this is what I use. There's many other ways that you can make ginger juice, but this is the most efficient, and quickest way that I find to make ginger juice. So once your machine is clean, which it should have been from the last time you used it, you just simply put the ginger inside of the juicing machine and then it comes out. Now that takes like 2 seconds, literally. You can see here the amount that comes out of the piece that I chosen. And once it comes out into the jar that has been provided with the juicer, you simply just pour it straight into your glass jar. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning, when I first started to use the ginger juice, I would dilute it with water, which is what you can see me doing in this shot here. And in this shot, you can see the comparison of how much water I put in to how much ginger juice came straight from the ginger. So the one on the left is straight ginger juice and the one on the right is ginger juice and water. Every time I juice my ginger, it's not something that I solely do by itself. I then go ahead and juice my normal carrot juice and beets, and then I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of how to make your own ginger juice, and please let us know if you make it and if you see any benefits or any difference in your hair. But make sure that you are consistent with it. So every time you wash your hair, use the ginger juice. Don't do it too much, but don't do it too little either. Thanks for watching and take care, and God bless. Bye.